crafty friend. It's Justine Dvorak from Stationery by Justine, where when I craft, my world stands still. Today, I'm going to make a very fun and special, endearing project with Trinity Stamps products. I'm showing you what I'm using here. I cannot wait to see the end of this video to show you what I made. It is so cute and it is a very close to my heart place. If you can guess, what am I going to write with those alphabets and numbers off to the side? Can you guess? Clue is the pencil, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and get some things die cut. If you can make a guess in the comments, that would be oh so fun. All right, I've got my little glasses here from the emoji builder, and I'm going to die cut them out with black cardstock, and I'm going to also go ahead and die cut them out with glitter black cardstock. There's a better look at the letters if you can make a guess. What am I going to write? I'm also going to die cut the earth out with blue and black and green, and then a second green, but not use it. So I will have a really pretty earth. A better way to do that would just be to use white cardstock and then color it in with markers, but that's for another day. Now, I used an eyebrow to make the mouth because I wanted him to kind of look like a cool guy, and I think that worked out really well. So Jen Gross is on the Trinity Stamps design team, and she is the queen of the emoji builder die sets. She can turn anything into a face with those die sets. It's amazing. So high five to Jen. All right, I'm using my little embellishment tray to keep all my layers and letters and numbers all together so I don't lose them, because have you ever lost something on your desk? I know I have many times. So they're all together. I really like this Planet Earth die set. I think it would be really fun to pull this out for some space themed cards. I think if you used correct, well, really whatever color you want to make different planets, if you changed up the colors, you could make other planets, just make them kind of look like oozy goozy, you know? That's a very technical term. All right, we've got dark green cardstock going now, and I'm not going to use this on my project, but you know, it was part of the process, so I'm leaving it in. But I really like the lime green and the blue. I think one thing I could have done for this card, hindsight's always, is it 2020? Yeah, hindsight is always 2020. But to do a little bit of die cut shading and possibly some splatter. But I wanted to keep this a very simple card because the splattering and die shading is not for everybody, and I totally get that. So this is for my crafty friends who are not into ink blending and splattering. But I do love a splatter and an ink blend, but that's okay. A little something for everybody. Now that pencil die set you might see off to the side is super fun. I love that pencil die. You know, as a kindergarten teacher, pencils are an essential tool in my daily life. And yeah, I love it so much. And I use a die that I made from this die set as my bookmark for my craft roulette book, and I love that die set. Shout out to the best pencil in the universe, the Ticonderoga Black. They are elite pencils. If you have any students in your life, get them the Ticonderoga Blacks. I'm telling you, they are the best pencil ever. The lead is centered, the eraser erases, and they are truly the elite pencil. That said, my pencil on my project is going to be the Ticonderoga yellow, because the yellows are it's going to pop better with my earth. But the black pencils from Ticonderoga are amazing. So amazing. I tell you, if you have a teacher in your life and you get them Ticonderoga pencils, they are going to say thank you, regardless of the age they teach. All right, back to my project. I have my pencil all die cut out and ready, and then the shadow die I just did in white to keep it nice and simple. I've got my little eraser down here. Again, this would be a great time to shade and splatter some of these bigger die cut pieces just to give them a little more oomph if that's something you are interested in. But you know, today we're just going to keep it simple. I'm going to put this sparkly metal part on, but I'm going to take it off. So pretend I didn't do that, but there you have it. For this pencil die, I have put it together a few times and I always forget. I like to put that metal part on last because it kind of covers up any of the areas that aren't maybe perfectly aligned on my project. So I'm going to get the eraser glued on and then glue on the wooden tip. And then at the very end, I'm going to add the tip of the actual pencil and then add this part on. Of course, we're going to make a smiley face in the glue because we're card making and we're happy. Okay, that just nests right into that wooden area. And I'm really digging this yellow cardstock. It's very mustardy and it looks a lot like those yellow pencils. So super fun. But, you know, you could even use patterned paper with this die set and make this pencil die really pop with a patterned paper. I think that would be so fun. Okay, adding on the tip of the pencil like that. Isn't that sweet? Really, really quick way for a card to come together. Now, for the earth, I did cut out the moment where I was putting down the black outside layer because I did not want to confuse anybody. So I'm all for leaving in mistakes, but I figured that would confuse people. So I did take it out and took it off my project. And we're going to go in with the water, the biggest die on the whole earth of this project. And so I've got that all stuck down. And now I'm going to go in with the landforms. And the black die that I cut out with the earth is going to be a really nice outline for my landforms and planet. So I'm going to go ahead and add the little tinier continents or islands, whatever you want to call them, with the black and then use the green in the centers. And then at the very end, I'm going to take that black outline and put it like kind of nested in. So that's the best way I've found for putting this little earth die set together. Another way to do it would be to use one of the nesting circle dies from Trinity Stamps and have a little circle die that you're building your earth or planet onto. No, I just had a thought. You could make this look like the moon too. Just add a little bit of some shading either with ink blending or with an alcohol marker, and you could make this look like the moon. Maybe add some more bumps and lumps. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and get my teeny tiny glue nozzle right into the little crevice of the landforms and then all around the earth. Anyone else have around the world stuck in their head now? No, just me. Okay. Adding this on, and I don't know how I would craft without a pokey tool and a pickup tool. This one from Trinity is elite. I use it all the time. So much. I actually used it on my treadmill. Yes, what? My little emergency magnet thing came out and I could not get it up, and I used my pokey tool to get the magnet out. I'm telling you, I love this thing. Anyway, so I've got a little bit of some black cardstock there on the bottom, but it'll be covered up with the glasses anyway, so it's fine. Now, I did die cut out the cardstock or the glasses with two different cardstocks because I wanted the sunglasses to have a glitter eye frame. Wouldn't that be fun? Or glitter lens. So because I had it die cut out, might as well beef up my die cut and just layer it on top. So I have a matte black frame with a glitter sunglass. That's the vision. And we're just going to you just pop a sunglasses on anything and it just immediately becomes cuter because you put a face on it, right? If you are here and you're interested in Trinity Stamp stuff, you understand. You put a face on anything and it is so cute. Okay, you could totally make this and just have it be glasses and just add eyes, but I wanted it to be kind of fun and cool, so we're doing sunglasses. I'm going to take some of the matte black cardstock there and just fill in those little gaps just so everything lays flat. And then add a whole bunch of glue and add the glitter pieces. Now I did make a mistake at the end, which I'm I kind of fixed at the very end anyway, but I did go ahead and add some glossy accents on top of the glitter cardstock, but I don't know. I just did not really care for how the glossy accents looked on the glitter cardstock. I don't know. All right, last chance to guess. What am I going to write? I guarantee you're going to feel very old when you see the sentiment because I felt ancient. Class of 2039. Are you kidding me? 2039. What? Yes. 2039. That will be the class of my future kindergartners. When they graduate, it will be 2039. Anyone else feel like an ancient dinosaur? Because I do. Isn't it like, I don't even know. It feels like 2003 right now, personally, but it's fine. We have got the class of 2039. And like I said, I'm loving this alphabet die set because I can make all of these very niche and personalized sentiments. And they're so easy. You just die cut them out and glue them. Now I'm going to do the old, what is it called? Press and seal trick. I did not make this up. So there's that, but it's something I do often. So I got the sticky side touching the letters. Yes, they kind of moved around a little, but it's fine. This is a cute wonky style card anyway, but if you want it to be just perfect, you could spend a ton of time getting it all perfect, and then use the press and seal, flip it over, add the glue. Try not to get glue on the press and seal like I did, but scrape it off, flip it over, gently press down. Decide to press down even more, but gently, using my nail to go around those letters, and ta-da, it is all good. You could also just use a reverse tweezers with that, but no, thank you. Now, this earth die set has a very cute coordinating stamp set that is really, really fun and full of puns. It's got little peas, like little pea pod peas, and there's funny sentiments like peace on earth, and there's a little Christmas hat. You could add a little hat to them. I'm not going to use any of the peas on today's video because this is going to be more of like a classroom, like you'll see the sentiment. It's going to make you go, aw, I'm telling you. It says, how wonderful life is with you in the world. Get out of here. It's so cute. But that's true. I know several of my kindergartners already, and I'm sure that all of them would fit the sentiment that the world is better because they're here. And I know that my world is better because they're here, because 5 and 6-year-olds are hilarious and they're the best. There's just nothing else to say about it. They're the best. I love it. It's a happy little age, and I'm blessed. There we go. All right, I've got my little die all set. It's got that banner die. It's 3 pieces, and I just layered it up so it looks nice and 3-dimensional. And of course we used foam because, hello, it's a foam card. And actually, it's not going to be a card. What? It's not going to be a card? What's it going to be? Any guesses? Let me know in the comments. Any guesses? All right, I'm adding my little sentiment on as you guess. What is this going to be? It's not going to be a card. I know, shocking. I did show you this, though, because you can die cut out the outline die and make a card base for yourself. Mine would unfortunately be opening backwards, so pay attention to that if you want. But look at these. What? Yes, I have taken them off of old notepads that I keep in my kitchen because I am such a paper person. If you're watching this, you probably are too. But notepads, and I took them off of old notepads, and now I have a magnet, and it's going to go right on my filing cabinet by their little classroom jobs. Isn't that cute? Adorable. Speaking of cute, adorable, look at these little apple embellishments from Trinity Stamps. They are so cute. And I've got 3 of them. I wanted to put these apples everywhere. The amount of constraint I had to put just simply 3 on. I was proud of myself, but don't worry, I'm going to add another embellishment in just a minute. But these apples are so cute. Recently, I made one card with a raccoon that you may or may not have saw on Instagram. I don't know, but I added one simple embellishment on that card, one of these apples, and it just pops. It makes the whole card, that one embellishment. I'm such an embellishment person. It's not even funny. Now I'm going to add these little white hearts. They're called white marshmallow. Last time I checked, I think they were on the last chance part of the Trinity Stamp Shop. So get them while you can. And that might be the black ones. I'm not sure, but they definitely have lots of hearts. So check out the embellishments while you're over there shopping for other stuff. But I just wanted to add a little bit of some hearts there. All right, now let's talk about the little shiny stuff I'm adding here. I'm using Nuvo Clear. You could also use it Glossy Accents. I absolutely love how the letters turned out with this. When it is dry, it looks amazing. They look like plastic. They're so cool. But the glaze over the glitter cardstock, I didn't love as much. So just keep that in mind. But I do like how, in general, the whole card turned out. So there's that. Remember, if you ever use something like this, to put your project far, far away from you. Because if you're like me, you're going to put something on top of it. You're going to, I don't know, something's going to happen where that is not dry and it's just going to be a mess. So put it far away. I always put it in a different room because I don't trust myself. All right. Now, to just finish this off, I'm going to add just a tiny bit of embellishments to these apples to make them look extra shiny as well. But this concludes my project for today. Not a card. Little glitter on the tip of the pencil because I could not help myself. But I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions or would like to shop with Trinity Stamps, any of those links down below will get you to where you need to be. If you have any questions, I will keep an eye on the comments of this video and I would love to help you out. So thank you so much for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye, crafty friend.